Congratulations on winning the Wooden Award back-to-back years. Your thoughts on this award and what it means to you, because obviously you're a great player, but it's more than that.
Yeah, I think the Wooden Award does a tremendous job putting on this whole event, but like just what the award stands for, from the character piece to the academic piece to the athletic piece. I think it just really embodies what a student athlete is, and over the course of my 4 years, like that's what I've tried to live by.
So you were a coach today for Special Olympians and R.J. Davis, Jamal Shead, and then you look at Zach Edey being official. What is it like for you guys to give back in that way?
For myself, like that's been the most fun way for me to give back, is just give to young kids and give them the same opportunities that I had growing up of playing sports, because you know, you learn a lot through sports about life, about yourself, about friendships, whatever it is. So it's definitely special. They do a great job putting it on, and it's fun to be a part of.
The last 3 games you played in were all television ratings records. 12 million, 14 million, 18.7 million for the final national championship game, more than the men's game. What do you think about that?
It's really crazy. Like, it's hard to wrap your head around 18 million people, and it peaked at 24 million people watching and turning on women's basketball. I think it shows how exciting women's basketball can be when it's given an opportunity. I think when you're in the heat of the moment and you're playing in front of a crowd or an arena like that, like, it's not something you're consciously thinking of. But then when you go back and look at the numbers, especially the numbers compared up against other sports, whether it's NBA basketball, whether it's the Masters, whether it's MLB, and beating out really every one of those big sporting events, I think it really puts into perspective what we were able to do. And you know, that's what, you know, you never take that for granted. And I think it'll just continue to grow.
In Los Angeles, obviously an ode to Kobe. You love wearing the Kobe 5s and 6s. What is it about that shoe that you love so much?
I mean, I love the Kobe's, really all of them ever made, but 5s and 6 are my favorite. I think just, I love the low top about it. That's my favorite part, but also just the colors. You saw me wear a lot of black and gold Kobe's throughout the year, but they're just fun. Like, they're one of the most historic basketball shoes ever made. So, I mean, that's definitely what I'm comfortable in. I feel like they're kind of my magic shoes in a way, so I love them.
And what part of Kobe do you see in yourself?
I mean, there's so many parts about Kobe. I think Kobe, like, just his killer mentality and also his, like, will to want to be better every single day. Like, he worked for every single moment, and that's what I try to live by, and, like, that's what my parents instilled in me, is, like, you have to earn it. If nothing's ever going to be given, and, you know, that's where my confidence stems from, is, like, all the work you put in, and I know he was the same way.
What was your goal for this next chapter when you look out to the next year?
Oh, gosh, I think that's hard. I think, obviously, I want to be a WNBA champion one day. I want to be an Olympic gold medalist one day. I think those are all goals that I've wanted since I was a young girl, that I wrote down on a piece of paper. So I think those are the biggest things. And, you know, nobody said they're going to happen right away when I first entered the league. I think just learning, working hard, you know, going to a franchise and helping elevate women's basketball more than anything. But, like, don't lose the fun and the passion of the game. Like, that's the reason I've always played, and continuing to bring that with me.